Okay, well, I'd say of all things we've kind of worked on here, we kind of did this little carving part of this snowman the last time around. I've decided I felt a little better today and like I probably could come on and do a little demonstration as to how we're going to paint the thing in places, kind of like how we already did with this one here. I didn't demonstrate on video how I did this one, but I know that among things I learned in school in art class, I don't always do this as an adult when I'm doing art, but especially like in first grade art class, the teacher told us that black should be the last color we use, and that I think she said that red, yellow, and orange should be the first colors we use. So I've gotten together the three colors of acrylic paint that I use for the snowman. I use the red for the scarf, the black for the hat, and the gold for the band around the top of the hat. And I'd say we're gonna, at least for this video, start with the red. So, of course, there's going to be moments the paint's going to need to dry between videos, so we won't be able to do all of it in one video, and so we're going to kind of separate them out a little bit. This is the scarf right here. We're going to paint along in between the lines of the scarf, and with this other one I have for demonstration, you can see how I've kind of painted the sides, even though the sides of the scarf are not carved out like they are in the front. So we're going to kind of paint along this side here to kind of get it where it needs to be. So just like that, I say that this little work is going to come its own little ways, and so what we'll do is just kind of work our way along this little thing and make it so we're going to see a little brighter days come along. Make it so we're going to get it so it's going to be a little fancier, neater. Oh, like this, I say. We got it on the sides. There's two little folds in the scarf. We're going to paint along those even, and I say, put a little color into that. And for all other things, we'll kind of go on in a later video about how we're going to sort of paint in a little more and just kind of like put the little types of work down to the last drop of what we do. I say this is just the work, it comes along. Now we've got little Santa Claus or Snowman. We got the little one piece of the scarf, and the one scarf that folds down from the back. There's a little place down there where we're going to paint a little line and make the scarf so it's going to be a little matching in color and stuff. So that's what we'll do, and kind of make it so we're going to see the brighter colors come this way, and make it so we're going to work along and work in this way. That's how we got the place done there. There's kind of also things, like I said, this video is probably going to end up being a little extra short for that very reason, because there's not much to do on this step, and those snowmen are fairly simple to make, fairly simple to carve and to paint, and I wanted to show you all how I've kind of also rearranged the pattern a little bit to make different ones, and got these ones where they're kind of waving the hand, one on each side, and just also kind of makes me think back on that old Frosty story, you know, about Professor Hinkle. You know, the story about how he threw away his magic hat because it wasn't working for him, but when the hat was on Frosty and it worked, he demanded it back. And of course, we all just kind of know the story about how in the end he locks Frosty into the greenhouse to get the hat back, and Santa tells Professor Hinkle, he says, if you do so much as touch the brim of that hat, won't bring you another present as long as you live. But he got busy and wrote some lines, and what they show in the credits is that he did actually end up getting his new hat from Santa, and which could do just as much magic as his old one did. And that was just kind of a wonderful ending. You know, he kind of learns something and gets one that can finally work for him again. And I just say, of all things, that do want to update you all as far as how little things are coming along. I told you all that Mom's gotten better and she's back home now, but the thing is that my cousin died on Monday, and my parents didn't get the word till Wednesday. I didn't get the word till Thursday. I mean, they waited so long to tell the rest of us because the children were out on a trip, and they wanted the children to come home so they could tell them first and then tell the rest of us. But I'd say that the thing of it is that, you know, I don't really do that much traveling to go places and to funerals, but my father actually did. It's his brother's son, and so he's going out there to support his brother, my uncle, my cousin's dad, and so that's kind of the reason why he went out there to take the trip and to the funeral, which is in Tennessee. And that's just one of those things where we know things are getting a little different around here. Things are changing so much, and just wanted to tell you all that I'm doing well. I think the family's doing well, and we're thankful that my cousin's with the Lord now and that heaven just gained another good angel. So, as for now, I think we might be kind of done here for now. I'll have more to say, more to share on another video where we'll come back and paint a little bit more of the snowman, but just wanted to say that I appreciate y'all coming on here. Thank you for watching, and take care.